This class we work out 5 problems on determination of instantaneous value and the addition of sine waves. Problem number 1. Determine the instantaneous value at the 90-degree point on the x-axis for each sine wave shown in figure. Here two sine wave, one is A, another is B. Here the phase difference is pi by 4, that is 45. A waveform maximum is 50, B waveform maximum is 40. We have to find what is the instantaneous value at 90 degree. V of t is equal to Vm into sin omega t. Vm is given 50. Therefore, V of t is equal to 50 into sin omega t. Here omega t is equal to 90. Sin 90 is equal to 1. Therefore, V of t is equal to 50. The instantaneous value at 90 degree is 50. Its maximum value is also 50. The next is V of t is equal to Vm into sin omega t. Here Vm is 40. Therefore, V of t is equal to 40 into sin omega t minus 45. Phase difference is 45. Omega t is equal to 90. Therefore, V of t is equal to 40 into sin 90 minus 45. Sin 45 is equal to 0.707. Therefore, V of t is equal to 40 into 0.707, that is equal to 28.28 volts. At 90 degree, the instantaneous value of sin B is 28.28 volts. Problem number 2. Two voltages. V1 is equal to 25 sin omega t. Here black color waveform is V1, 25 sin omega t. V2 is equal to 30 into sin omega t plus 60. Red color waveform is V2. This is 30 into sin omega t plus 60. Find V1 plus V2 by direct addition of sine waves. By phasor algebra, draw phasor diagram. That's a question. By direct addition of sine waves, V1 plus V2 is equal to 25 sin omega t plus 30 into sin omega t plus 60. This is sin A plus B. Sin A plus B is equal to sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. V1 plus V2 is equal to 25 sin omega t plus 30 into sin omega t into cos 60 plus cos omega t into sin 60. Cos 60 is 0.5, sin 60 is 0.866. Therefore, V1 plus V2 is equal to 40 into sin omega t plus 25.98 cos omega t. Here, this is 40, this is 25.98. OB is equal to root of 40 square plus 25.98 the whole square, that is equal to 47.7. Cos alpha is equal to 40 by 47.7. Sin alpha is equal to 25.98 divided by 47.7. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of 25.98 divided by 40, that is equal to 33 degrees. So alpha is equal to 33. V1 plus V2 is equal to, I can write 47.7 into sin omega t into cos alpha. Here cos alpha is 40 by 47.7 plus cos omega t into sin alpha. Sin alpha is 25.98 divided by 47.7. Again, that is equal to sin omega t plus alpha, that is equal to sin omega t cos alpha plus cos omega t into sin alpha. Therefore, V1 plus V2 is equal to 47.7 into sin omega t plus alpha. I know alpha is equal to 33. Therefore, V1 plus V2, that is a direct addition of sine waves, that is equal to 47.7 into sin omega t plus 33 degrees. B by phasor algebra. Here V1 is equal to 17.68 angle 0. Here V1 is maximum is equal to 25 by root 2, that is equal to 17.68. V2 maximum is equal to 30 by root 2, that is equal to 21.21. Therefore, V1 is equal to 17.68 angle 0. V2 is equal to 21.21 angle 60 degrees. This is in polar form. I convert it into a complex form. V1 is equal to 17.68 into cos 0 plus j into 17.68 into sin 0. Cos 0 is 1, sin 0 is 0. Therefore, V1 is equal to 17.68 plus j 0. V2 is equal to 21.21 into cos 60 plus j 21.21 into sin 60. That is equal to 10.61 plus j 18.37. V1 plus V2 is equal to 28.29 plus J 18.37, that is equal to 33.73 angle 33 degrees. This is 33. Angle between V1 and V2 is 60 degree. The resultant voltage VR is equal to 33.73. This is a RMS maximum value. I want to convert into RMS. V1 plus V2 is equal to root 2 into 33.73 angle 33. That is equal to 47.7 sin omega t plus 33. So by direct addition we got 47.7 sin omega t plus 33. By phasor algebra 47.7 into sin omega t plus 33. This is a phasor diagram. This is V1, this is V2, this is a resultant voltage. Problem number 3. An alternating current varying sinusoidally with the frequency of 50 Hz has an RMS value of 40 amps. Write down the equation for instantaneous value and find this value at A 0.0025 seconds and B 0.0125 seconds after passing through a maximum value. At what time? Measured from a positive maximum value, will the instantaneous current be 28.28 amps? That's the question. Here RMS value is given 40 amps. I can find I maximum. I maximum is equal to root 2 into 40, that is equal to 56.568 amps. Here this is a sine curve. Its maximum value is 56.568. I can write instantaneous current I of t is equal to Im into sin omega t, that is equal to 56.568 into sin omega t. If it is passing through positive maximum value, this is a curve. This curve is a cos curve. I can write I of t is equal to 56.568 into cos omega t, that is equal to 56.568 into cos omega 2 pi f. Here frequency is 50. Cos 2 pi f into t. I of t is equal to 56.568 into cos 100 into pi into t. When t is equal to 0.0025, I of t is equal to 40 amps. When t is equal to 0.0125, I of t is equal to minus 40 amps. The last question is, here the instantaneous current is given, that is 28.28. We have to find the time. Therefore 28.28 is equal to 56.568 into cos 100 into pi into t. I can easily find it t. T is equal to 1 by 300 seconds. Problem number 4, 2 EMFs. E1 is equal to 75 sin omega t and E2 is equal to 100 into sin omega t minus pi by 4 act together in a circuit. Find the resultant voltage. Here E1 is equal to blue color waveform 75 sin omega t. E2 is a red color waveform 100 into sin omega t minus pi by 4. Here the phase difference is 45, that means E2 is lagging 45 degrees. E1 maximum is 75, E2 maximum is 100. So the RMS value of E1 is equal to 75 by root 2, that is equal to 53.03. RMS of E1 is equal to 100 by root 2, that is equal to 70.71 volts. Here this is a phasor diagram. OP is equal to 53.03. OQ is equal to 70.71. Apply a parallelogram law. You can easily find the resultant voltage. R is equal to root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ into cos theta. Here P is equal to 53.03. Q is equal to 70.71. Theta is equal to 45. Cos 45 is equal to 0.707. Sin 45 is equal to 0.707. Therefore, resultant voltage R is equal to 114.52 volts in RMS. V maximum is equal to root 2 into 114.52, that is equal to 161.96. I can find the theta, that is the angle between VR and P. The theta is equal to tan inverse of Q into sin theta divided by P plus Q into cos theta. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 70.71 into 0.707 divided by 53.03 plus 70.71 into 0.707, that is equal to 25.89 degrees. So if I want to convert it into radians, 25.89 into pi by 180, that is equal to 0.452. Therefore, instantaneous voltage or the resultant voltage V of t is equal to 161.96 sin omega t minus 25.89 degrees, or V of t is equal to 161.96 sin omega t minus 0.452 in radians. Problem number 5. E1 is equal to 100 into sin omega t. E2 is equal to 50 into sin omega t plus 60 degrees. E3 is equal to 40 into sin omega t plus 135 degrees. And E4 is equal to 30 into sin omega t minus 30 degrees. Find the equation of the EMF representing their sum. That's the question. We have to find the equation for the resultant EMF. Here E1 RMS is 100. Its maximum is 100 by root 2, that is equal to 70.71. E2 RMS is 50. Its maximum is 50 by root 2, that is equal to 35.36. E3 RMS is 40. Its maximum is 40 by root 2, that is equal to 28.28. E4 RMS is 30. Its maximum is 30 by root 2, that is equal to 21.21. Here OP is equal to 70.71, OQ is equal to 35.36, OR is equal to 28.28, OS is equal to 21.21. Next we have to find the total X component and the total Y component. Total X component is equal to OP plus OQ into cos 60 plus O minus OR into cos 45. Cos 60 is 0.5. Cos 30 is 0.866, cos 45 is equal to 0.707. Therefore, total X component is equal to 86.76. The next is total Y component. Here, OQ into sin 60 plus OR into sin 45 minus OS into sin 30. Here, sin 60 is equal to 0.866. Sin 45 is equal to 0.707, sin 30 is equal to 0.5. Total Y component is equal to 40. Resultant voltage is equal to root of X component square plus Y component square. That is equal to root of 86.76 the whole square plus 40 the whole square. That is equal to 95.54 volts in RMS. So the maximum is 95.54 into root 2. That is equal to 135.11. Here theta is equal to tan inverse of 40 by 86.76, that is equal to 24.75 degrees. 24.75 into pi by 180, that is equal to 0.432 in radians. Therefore, equation for resultant EMF is equal to 135.11 into sin omega t minus 0.432 in radians, or 135.11 sin omega t minus 24.75 degrees. With this, I conclude my lecture. Thanks for listening.